Clearance is back! Hello my friends, my name is Claire and this is my channel, Woodshed Theory. Here I make content about what it is like to live as an adult on the autism spectrum and whatever else feels good to me. This would qualify as whatever else feels good to me. So if that sounds good to you, or if you're feeling particularly gracious today, and I hope that you are, please go ahead and click the subscribe button, ring the bell. I almost forgot to mention that sometimes I put out more than one video a week, so click the like and the share. I was trying to go fast because I'm excited. If you're new here, I'm a late diagnosed autistic lady and one of my special interests is yarn and fiber. This video is happening on September the 20th, 2023. Just for reference, today I'm going to share with you my Hobby Lobby annual dye lot sale haul, part 1. If you are a yarny person, then welcome, welcome, welcome. If you know anything about Hobby Lobby, they do a big clearance every year of their yarn department. This year it was huge because they got rid of one side of an aisle. But they also do another sale later in the season, right now, where they go through and clearance out all of the old dye lots that they will no longer be selling. What does that mean for this sale? Well, first I should tell you that every Hobby Lobby marks down things at different times. So your Hobby Lobby might not have marked their stuff down yet. Please be patient and try not to bother the workers too much. Second, what I have in my dye lot clearance is going to be different than your dye lot clearance because whatever dye lots are left over that they're getting rid of, it's going to be different from store to store. Third, the good part about the dye lot clearance is they're not getting rid of these colors, they're just getting rid of that dye lot of the color. So if you want to continue a project, I'll show you in a moment what I mean, you can go back and buy more yarn, it just won't be in the same dye lot. 4, I'll talk about the cost. It's 75% off of the original price. I know Kim from Affordably Crafty has said before that eventually it goes to 90% off, but the yarn never lasts that long. It's very important that you are there when it's happening or you will miss it. Quick backstory on the sale, I was scrolling through Facebook last Friday and realized that somebody posted a post in a yarn group about finding dye lot clearance. I kid you not, I was out the door in 5 minutes. Heart pumping, ready to go. You have to be ready for this. So I got to the store and there was a ton of I love this yarn marked down. So I'm not going to go through all of the I love this yarn that I got, but I will say I got some on Friday. Then I went back on Saturday and got some more. By the time I got back on Monday and Tuesday, everything was gone. I also went to another store on Saturday to see if they had started their dye lot clearance. Nothing. So it will really depend on your store and their schedule and if they've had time to do it. I'm not gonna go through each one because obviously I feel like acrylic is kind of acrylic, but I did pick up a ton, well not a ton, yeah there's about 19 balls in this basket and I picked up all the yarn that I might need for my business coming up and a lot of it was colors that I was gonna buy anyway, so I was really excited. So I got a great deal on all of these. Again, just because they were on clearance at my store doesn't mean they'll be on clearance at your store. It just depends on what they have. So I've got some neons, purples, blacks, oranges. Can you imagine what that might be for? Happiness is a basket full of yarn, is it not? So yeah, that's just some of the colors that I picked up. Underneath this, there's like a red, a black, and some other color. So that's everything I got acrylic wise. I'm gonna pop up a photo right now of what the clearance section looked like. That's another great thing to say. So in the big sale every year, the clearance stays on the shelves. For the dye lot clearance, it's gonna be in the clearance section or it'll be in carts along the side of the clearance section. So I will pop up a photo I believe I took on Saturday of the clearance section so you could see kind of what it looks like. By the time I got there, I checked on Monday to see if they had done any more because they had only done I Love This Yarn acrylic. Everything was gone. There was a few, like 5 skeins left on Monday, nothing left on Tuesday. When I went on Monday, I was kind of bummed that there was nothing else marked down and I didn't want to miss it. I happened to overhear the workers saying that they were going to start marking the rest of it down the next day on Tuesday. And that's when I met the lovely lady that works in the yarn department at my Hobby Lobby. She was so wonderful to me, and if you see this, thank you, thank you, thank you for your kindness and patience with me. So I went back yesterday afternoon. I realized the worker that was going to mark it down wasn't there. So then I went back after dinner. I know, I went to Hobby Lobby twice in one day, but it was worth it. And she was there and was marking things down. She only got through the cotton and baby yarn. I definitely want to go back when she marks the rest of it down. She did tell me the next time that she's working, so I will be headed back. Thank you so much for sharing that information with me because you didn't have to, but she's also a yarnie, and we talked a little bit about our yarn obsession, and it's always fun to meet other people who are yarn freaks because there's not a ton of us out there. The internet makes it seem like there's a lot of us, but that's just because we're all pooled here. But here's my baby yarn and cotton part of the haul. I'm so happy. I'm really excited because I was able to get some colors that I wanted to try, but wouldn't pull the trigger on because it needs to be cheap. There's something about cheap yarn. All right, let's start with the Sugar Real Cotton Cakes. These are amazing. If you haven't tried Sugar Real Cotton Cakes before, they're great, okay? They had 2 of these. One of them is the old price. So one of them was $174. One of them was the new price, which I believe is, this was originally $6.99, now it's $7.99. So those are the old dye lots of the color Sprinkles on top. And as you can see, it's a rainbow. Good gracious, I love it. Couldn't believe they had the rainbow one marked down. These are 335 yards. So for $1.74 and $1.99, that is a really good deal on 100% cotton. The cotton is soft and nice to work with. You could use it for wearables, not just dish rags. Love this cotton. Ah! A while back they put out the Sugar Real Cotton in Sparkle. You know I love Sparkle. I haven't gotten any because, you know, I didn't want to spend the money, but they had some. This one's kind of a mess. This is an older one too. Can you see the sparkle in there? You know I love, like, a pastel rainbow is like my favorite thing, so I'm in heaven. The color on this is pretty as please. It's still 335 yards. And I just know that I'm gonna be able to make something so cute out of that. And then finally for the sparkle, they had this one, which I've been eyeing up forever. It's a little bright in here, so I'm sorry. This is the color Twirls at Twilight. See that sparkle? So cute. All right, so those were the rainbow ones that I got. I got 2 others. This beautiful color. Nutmeg Nibbles. Okay, I like the names. So beautiful. Love that. And then finally, Citrus Grove. I might have some of these from the last clearance, but I don't know if I got them. But I just love those colors together, so I thought that it would be a perfect addition to my Sugar Real Cotton Cakes collection. The Sugar Real Cotton Cakes were the most expensive things that I got from the sale so far, and that's just because their retail price is higher than a lot of the other things that I got. So $1.99 or $1.75, you're getting a lot of yarn for that price. Moving on, oh, I love this. This is Stork Struck. Do I have a baby in mind for this? No. Let me move this bag. This is Stork Struck, and I got 5 balls of this. I got these colors. I had a bunch of colors. There was a lot of baby yarn. She got through all the baby yarn last night, and then it was time to close, so this is cotton and baby yarn. But the reason I picked this up is because the colors reminded me of Peter Rabbit and Beatrix Potter, which are my favorite things on earth. I thought it would be such a beautiful blanket. The colors are Sorbet Ballet, Angel, and Baby's Blue. And I think that could be a really nice gender neutral baby blanket too. Next, these beautiful ones. So the thing about the dye lot is you're not always gonna get enough for a project, but if you get there early enough, you might get enough for a project. It just depends on, you know, what's left or what dye lots they need to get rid of. This is My Sweet Love in the color Purple Multi. I'm a sucker for pastel yarn. What can I say? I just love it. So these are 94 yards each, and they were $1.25 on clearance. This is definitely a 5 or a really thick 4. And I thought it would be good for like a baby lovey. Because there was 3 of them, you could do something like work something up really quick. It's got like the color vibes of puzzle yarn, and it's 2 strands roving together. Pick up the color. Do better. Do better, camera. It is early in the morning, and I don't even care. Just wanted to show you. They only had 1 alpaca twist in the whole store that went on clearance, and it is Open Waters. Normally I wouldn't buy 1 skein of something. I have 1 or 2 skeins left from the other sale that I still need to use that would match this color really nicely. So I decided to pick it up so that I can make like a hat and a scarf set out of what I have left. But the blue color is really, really pretty. I think it's 90% acrylic, 10% alpaca, and it is 175 yards. You know what? I made a sweater out of alpaca twist that I never showed anybody online. I meant to and forgot. So let me go grab it and I'll show you right now so you can see what it looks like worked up. So I got a lot of this during the last clearance, enough to make a sweater. I didn't realize I got enough to make like a huge oversized sweater, but I did. It's based on MK Off the Hook, top down, easy sweater, something like that. Eventually I just did my own thing, but look how big it is. Basically it's like a sweater dress. It's very soft, very thick, and then I did really long sleeves with a thumb hole. I can't wait for it to get cold enough for me to actually wear it, just because it's really, really thick. So that's the alpaca twist. Let me show you what it looks like fabric-wise close up. And this was just a really easy, basic sweater with double crochets top down. You can kind of see where there's different dye lots, but that only really picks up on camera, so I'm not really worried about it. Before I finish the haul, the other thing I wanted to show you that I got in the haul, in the acrylic portion of the sale, was the I Love This Yarn Metallics in these 3 colors. Let's see, Aqua Sparkle, Lavender Sparkle, and I think Coral Sparkle. I was able to pick up 3 of these, 2 of these, and 1 of these. Then I went back and got 30% off a new one of these because I needed enough to finish my current project. They did have enough to do the whole project the first day I was there, but I decided not to get this yarn because I wanted to show restraint. But then I kept thinking about the yarn, the sparkle yarn, all night, and I realized that I needed to get it. So Anything with an iridescent sparkle, it just calls my name. It makes me happy. It's dopamine yarn. In total on the clearance, I think I got 7. And so those were $1.25 each. Oh, and all of the acrylic was that price, so. The reason I wanted to show you is because this is my current project. It's so cool. It is a star blanket in the sparkle color. It needs to be washed and blocked, obviously. I still have 4 more skeins to go on it. And this will be in the October crochet drop on my Etsy. I hope that I can like show you how beautiful it is with the sparkle in it. It is so fun to work with. That's usually my litmus test for if I like a yarn. Do I enjoy crocheting it up? It's coming out good, right? So that's just another thing I got in the sale. And that is the example I wanted to show you of how you can still buy additional yarn to finish your project if you need to. So this middle one was the original one. And this is the one that I got 30% off at a different dye lot. And you really can't tell the difference at all in the blanket, so. Let's show you the cotton, the rest of the cotton, the not sugar wheel cotton. Why did I get the rest of this cotton? Well, it's $1, and that is a great deal. So I got things that I knew I would use for the future. I know that I Love This Cotton has a following. So this is I Love This Cotton in burnt sienna. That is not burnt sienna to me. That's like a claret wine red. Then I got 2 of their, well, I always call it the sock monkey color. Oh, look, it does say that, monkey red. Because there's a picture of a sock monkey on the front. Basically, it looks like a peppermint swirl. And then this green in the color sage. So I got these because I thought they would make really good Christmas dish towels. Right? Right. So originally these are $3.99 a piece and they were marked down 75% to 99 cents each. Finally, this pretty color. And this is called Spunky. What a weird name. It's an I Love This Cotton print. And it looks like it just has like little dots dabbled throughout it. I thought the color might be good for like a shirt or something. I guess we'll have to see. $4 for 4 balls. That's cheaper than the dollar store and even better quality. So here we are. So that's it, guys. Wow. I would love to hear in the comments if you found any dye lot clearance yet. As I mentioned, the lady did tell me when she's going to mark down the rest of it, and she's got a whole aisle and a half to go. So I am definitely going to go back. I was just doing some math because I know people like to know like the total. Okay, so in total before tax, I spent about $65.04. It's actually a little less than that because I bought a few bags to house everything. I thought I had 47. I've got 50 new skeins of yarn here. So divide that by 50. I spent $1.30 on each skein, which is a deal. That's a deal. Retail value on all of the stuff was $2.60, I believe. Okay, I just wanted to get you the numbers so you can get an idea about how good the sale is. Cannot wait to go back and get the rest of it. I hope that you have a good time and you find some as well too. Go out looking because it goes so fast. So fast. Because I know you guys are out there. I know you're out there looking too. I was kind of tempted not to put this out until I got the rest of it, but I don't need any more yarn. So it's okay if I don't get any more. Just have at it, folks. Enjoy your life. All right, that's everything I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the haul. Let me know which one was your favorite, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Bye, guys.